The conflict in Yemen has just taken a dangerous new turn. At least 58 people are dead and 126 other wounded after the US carried out airstrikes on the Ras Isa oil terminal, a Houthi-controlled facility on Yemen's Red Sea coast. This is one of the deadliest incidents since President Donald Trump ordered intensified strikes on Houthi targets last month. The US military says the goal was to destroy a key source of fuel and revenue for the Iran-backed Houthis, who have been targeting Red Sea shipping in response to the Gaza war. But the Houthi-run media called the site a civilian facility, accusing the Washington of committing, and I quote, a full-fledged war crime. They say most of the dead were workers, and the 5 paramedics were also killed in the secondary strikes when they tried to respond. Footage from this scene also showed carried bodies, destroyed tankers, and people with severe burns being treated in nearby hospitals. Eyewitnesses said that the airstrikes came in waves, leaving everything in flames. The US Central Command defended the action, stating that it aimed to degrade the Houthis' economic power and warned Iran and its allies that the world would not tolerate terrorism or illicit smuggling. Iran responded angrily, calling the strikes barbaric. Meanwhile, the Houthis remained defiant. Their leader, Abdul Malik al-Houthi, claimed their forces had launched 80 operations since March, 30 targeting a US aircraft carrier and 26 aimed at Israel. The backdrop to the crisis is Yemen's devastating civil war, now in its 10th year. Over 150,000 people have died, nearly 5 million displaced, and half the country's population needs humanitarian aid. This is the current situation. The Houthis seized the northwest a decade ago, prompting Saudi Arabia and the US to intervene militarily in support of Yemen's internationally recognized government. Since November, the Houthis have attacked dozens and dozens of ships in the Red Sea area, sinking at least 2 and killing 4 crew members, claiming to act in solidarity with the Palestinians. But critics say their target goes far beyond Israel-linked vessels, and with Trump now reclassifying the Houthis as a terrorist organization, tensions are bound to escalate even further. The question is, with strikes, counter-strikes, and defiant rhetoric rising, is there any off-ramp left for peace in the area of Red Sea?